Previously on New Crits on the Block.
We got the lumber mill. Everything's good. Lorelai and everyone is there. And the nobles are on our side. They're ready to restore the power to the rightful heir to the throne. No killing. We're going to try to do a bloodless coup is what I was told. A bloodless coup.
We do need to get ahead of the inevitable moment where the two captains meet head to head.
You can hear a woman's voice, very angry, and you can hear the captain's voice kind of like, again, just kind of tired and just over it. And he looks up to you, and you just hear a long, hard sigh. Why don't you take a seat, Aewyn? So you were in the room with the captain. You said we need to have a long talk.
The room with the captain, the room with the captain. Like room where it happened,
Yeah.
but room with the captain.
Like a Hamilton.
Hamilton?
Of course he doesn't know a Hamilton.
I haven't seen
Hamilton.
God,
is
I've only seen it. How do you reckon?
Because it's like the main song, the room
That's
where
like-
it happened?
Yeah, that and the not give away my shot. Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
the
I know
only two
that
I know.
one. I just the rumor.
I don't know
And the
any.
king one. I know the king one. That's my favorite one.
Oh,
actually
like
really
the rumor
like-
happened where they signed
The
the,
room
declaration.
where it
Is that-
happened.
okay.
They-
he wants to
circle-
be in the room where it happened.
They circle back to that like several times.
Yeah, they reprise it multiple times.
Totally. Hamlet. And I.
Hamlet.
Have you not seen Hamlet either?
Hamlet, bro. I've seen
Yeah,
it so many
don't
times.
you know that Hamlet and Hamilton?
Yeah,
Same story.
you said
Lin-Manuel and
Hamilton?
his
To be
Hamlet.
or not to be in the room where it happened.
Oh, you said it. You said
But like,
I thought you
To
said
be or
Hamlet.
not to be an independent
Oh, you
nation.
said Hamilton.
It's a crossover.
You have a ton at the end of that.
I'm sorry. We have got to make a Hamilton
crossover?
crossover now.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that's what I thought you said. Hamlet.
Stop the
I wasn't
podcast.
paying attention.
We're re-rolling characters.
Zoe's gonna
I
be
haven't
so
seen either one of
disappointed in
those,
you
so
when
I
she
really
hears
don't
She's
this.
know.
disappointed in half the things I do. I don't care.
Well, that's not bad. Half isn't bad. It's
Half's
not a bad
pretty good.
ratio.
Probably more
50-50.
like 3/4.
Okay, well,
Okay,
There's
anyway.
a
Yes,
lot
I'm
of
in-
anime.
I'm in the room with the captain.
You're in the room with the
And
captain.
he said,
Room with the
And he
captain.
said
Room with
to
the
be
captain.
or not to be.
no, he said
Room with
to
the
sit down and have a conversation.
He said to be or not to be. That is the question.
Okay.
And then now you have now the question's back on you.
Oh, okay. No, I would take a seat. I imagine there's a chair across
Yes,
from
there's
him
a-
at the desk.
Yes.
I'll just sit down. I mean,
Yeah. As you sit down, he kind of stands up and he turns back. It's like, drink.
like, what's the weakest thing you have? I don't do alcohol.
I've had a lot of margaritas already.
I got moonshine or brandy.
Jesus.
Give me a couple drops of brandy, please.
He pours you a whole glass and puts a rock in it.
Okay.
Just suck on the
an
rock.
actual rock. It's a cold rock. It's a cold rock.
Okay.
It's a nice
yeah.
rock.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And he hands it over to you.
Thank you.
Aewyn, what are you doing here, man?
Yeah. Well, I think you might know what I'm doing here, honestly.
Yeah, but it's been a long day.
You look exhausted. I mean, you always do. I know the old job is tough. I get it.
Especially since your father's passed. It's
Yeah.
been relatively annoying.
Right. I am sure that family, and I'll kind of point to the door, has been just not the most pleasant to work with. I can imagine. I know we were difficult as well, but not like that. We weren't mean to you. Or to your guards for that matter.
You know, I have to say, even though those little girls are
Insane?
insane, evil incarnate, I can't help but kind of like them.
What? But why?
I can see that there is a little speckle, just a tiny little dot of good is still inside of him somewhere.
Do you know what they did to me? And I'm going to hold my hand up with the missing fingernails.
No, trust me, I know. That's why I told your friends not to listen in to your boulder tooth.
They were listening?
We totally were.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they never turned it off.
Oh. I did not know that. All right. Okay.
So you got to aggressively crunch on your eye.
Because I was like, I have ice in my mouth now. I don't know what to do with it.
Could just let it melt.
Let it melt.
you know,
Spit it out into a plant,
The
man.
one thing ice can do.
I didn't want to like middle of like serious conversation.
Must crunch this ice.
no more ice for you.
Wait,
Stop.
I need more ice.
No, stop crunching on ice.
I actually want to be like
I mean, you did it. But, okay. Continue.
Yes. All right. I'm just. It's good to see you. To be honest, I have to say I didn't think I'd ever say those things, but it is Volray good to see you.
Same to you, Aewyn. I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too.
So let's cut the bullshit. Honestly, I don't need any of the icing on the top of the cake. Just what's up?
So you just want the cake.
I just want the cake.
Just the cake itself.
Just the cake. Maybe like the inner layers of the frosting.
Yeah, I was
but
going to say, can I have the layer on each
The
of the
fruit
layers
filling.
of cake?
Yeah, well, not fruit filling. Fruit fillings.
Sorry, I'm not here.
No, fruit filling is not good. Well, all right. If you want it straight, Volray, I am here to take the castle back. I'm here to take the kingdom back, I guess I should say. I'm here to make the kingdom. I am here to return the
You don't
kingdom.
want to say the words? You don't want to say the words?
I don't want to say the words. I'm here to return the kingdom to its stature that I know you valued before everything.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy to hear that. And he kind of swirls his glass around and kind of looks inside of it. But hey, when you know my job, right?
I too am going to pick up my glass and swirl it and look inside of it.
Only it's still totally full.
Yes, Volray, I do know your job. And
So you know right now that I'm supposed to be chopping your head off.
right, I do. But I wanted to come here.
We broke Leaf. Hold on.
What's going on over here?
Chopping your head off?
Sorry, it just sounds like a bunch of.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we almost got it. We almost got it out.
Okay,
Give her a minute.
Okay, give her a sec.
Sounds like a bunch of reindeer. It's just like little jingle bells. Just all over, like Ben was like trying to like take a drink, like.
Yeah, I moved away from the mic. I pulled away from the mic to jingle.
Well, guys, we can confirm we have lost Chrissy to the alcohol.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
She's 3 drinks in and she is out of the door.
I'm doing fine. Everything's fine. There's just a lot of reindeer jingling around.
She's just 3 sheets to the Aewyn.
He said it.
Is that the no list? You know, I don't think so.
No, not yet. Not yet.
No, it's like kind of the whole thing that
Yeah.
you like set.
What?
Yeah, you like set up a situation where they're like, no more jokes. Like, all right.
Who, me? I didn't set the
No, the
list.
A wind, right? But like he made it so he's the wind guy. So like it would be dumb to be like, no, you can't make wind jokes anymore.
Oh, certain wind jokes. If I can't do any more Ace Ventura spears in the leg, okay.
That's the only thing we say we cannot
You can do any other Ace Ventura
joke.
stuff. It's
Catan
totally
runs
fine.
through the room as we're having this conversation. Shakaka! Holding Leaf as the bat.
See?
Fine.
I'll have to watch Ace Ventura again.
You do, is that the red or the New England clam chowder?
Yeah.
Clam chowder.
Is that the
You
red
did
or
it,
the
did
white?
not go in there. Yeah.
Laces
Right then.
out.
Oh,
Okay.
I can never remember that.
Back to the story.
Okay, sorry.
Clam hands. Thank
What?
you, Rooster, for
Thank you, Rooster.
what was I saying?
You were saying
Chopping
that-
the head off.
chopping my head
Oh,
off.
yes.
Yes, no, I understand that. But I had a feeling that I could come in here and you wouldn't do that immediately.
Well, you're right. You're right. I won't. So, what is it you want? Why did you come to the captain's?
He's New Zealand.
He's
now.
New Zealand now.
Keep-
Fuck, now I got it.
I didn't do it.
Why should
You
you-
did it.
Why should I stick my nick out for you?
We need cute for you.
That's why I only have a few drops of brandy, okay? This is why.
Yeah.
I can keep my shit together.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
Okay.
Well done, Ben. That's funny.
Get back in. Get back in. Pinch
Oh,
like a
no.
little crab.
Oh no, guys, we're gone.
I'm fine. Katana's
Oh,
very
no.
serious.
The drunk
I'm
giggles
fine.
have started.
I'm fine. It was just
Shut up. We might have to redo this
some
episode.
whimsical reindeers, and we're done.
We're just
Jared
gonna
over
cut,
here.
we're just gonna cut some of the parts out.
A lot of it out.
Got a lot of bonus content to work with, though.
Got a whole episode
About
worth of
10 minutes on it.
How long have you been recording?
11 minutes.
I have nothing for the plot, so
You're right.
wait, I do have something.
Damn it, I was trying to hold it in.
Then
Losing his
Wheelie
shit.
laugh.
Wheezy laugh. He's got a wheezy
Oh,
laugh.
wheezy laugh.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
got a
let me
wheezy laugh.
just wheezy laugh.
Ah, yes, the plot
I was
points
trying
that
to
matter.
hold it in, and now it's coming out as a wheeze.
Okay,
I
point,
become
take-
asthmatic when I laugh.
take deep breaths. Take deep. All the fans do it with us. Woo. I like how Matt just had more margarita during that woo saw.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm locked
good.
in.
He's a king.
If anybody's good, it's me and Matt.
Oh no!
If anybody's good, it's me and Matt. Me first.
Me first, then
Fair.
me, then you two.
Well, no. Yeah, okay, fine.
I mean,
Okay.
Katan's not here, so.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm not either.
I'm an eagle. Oh.
No, you're
Volray
not
is
anymore.
here.
You're just a person. You're just a halfling now.
Hella
Half
quiet.
a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I'm way far
I'm an
away.
eagle.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone, clacker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Scene.
Scene.
All right.
Here we go.
Volray's there. He's talking to you. He says, "You're right. I would just want to hear what you have to say."
Well, this is a two-part answer. One is like 98% of it. And then the second part is like it's just a 2% thing that you probably won't be the happiest with.
Let me hear the 2% first.
Are you sure? I was really hoping to kind of get you swayed by the 98 first.
No, 2%. Bad news first, good news after. I
Well,
don't want
there's really no good news.
worse news.
I wouldn't say this is worse.
Just give me the 2%.
Okay, we have been using your likeness to gain favor with the captured nobles and some of the honor guard to get them on our side to take back what is rightfully mine. And I apologize about that, but it was a momentary thing.
Strategically sound.
Oh, yes, but let me tell you, it has. Can I tell you something?
Hmm.
Can I tell you something? Volray, the people respect you. You've got your troops well regimented, I must admit.
That is the job of the captain, yes. Again, that wasn't a bad strategy. I probably would have done the same if I could have.
Okay, that makes you feel better.
Don't necessarily like that you use my likeness, but
Sure,
it is what it is.
I get it. I understand. We didn't use it negatively. We didn't do anything to ruin your name.
I hope you definitely didn't have any bad negotiations or any sort of
Oh.
weird, confusing orders.
Well, we
Cut back to Boral just like pointing at things and everyone just like scratching their helmets like, what?
we did, but we played it off as new intel coming in.
Great.
So you were just operating off of the intel you were given.
Yes, definitely
Well-
not my fault.
All right, well then what's the 98%?
So the 98%, where to begin here? The 98% is people are acting under the information that I killed my father and ran away and now have been branded as a traitor.
Yes.
Okay, fair. All of that is true, except for the part that
Where the queen made you do it. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, what?
Aewyn I've known for a long time. Yes.
What? I'm sorry. Okay. How have you known?
Well, once the queen came back from her quote unquote cure, we confided in ourselves. Me as the captain of the guard and her as one of the royals. We both devised a plan that she decided to change last second.
Aewyn's grip on the chair he's going to take a bit more of a postured sit.
Are we like active Bluetooth? Can we hear this shit?
No,
I don't think
Okay.
so. And we're also really fucking far away.
Yeah.
And you're also in a lumber mill, so probably hard to hear.
Boulder Tooth.
Although it hasn't, it's not active right now. So
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Oh, well, I guess so. You better run the
No,
bell.
it's active. We just can't freaking hear.
Lorelai's like, let's get this old going.
Let's roll.
Okay.
Cut down your ancestors.
Shut up.
Okay. Sorry.
So Aewyn is going to grip the chair and sit up a bit in it and say, "You a part of that?"
Not the part that made you do it, no. We were going to have another one of the Honored God, one of the ones that were corrupt and ill fit to be there. She made some questionable last-second decisions.
And you just went along with it?
Not so much went along with it as by the time I knew what happened, there's nothing I could have done to change it.
Why didn't you tell me? You know how, Volray, if anybody knows how to find me, it's you. You always knew how to find me.
Yes, and I couldn't leave. I'm sorry, Aewyn, but I am the last stand of humanity that this nation had.
Oh, vanity.
I was just gonna say that.
God, I hate my party. I hate you, but I love you.
Love you too, buddy. Go on.
I was the last morality or anything that doesn't have the word human in it.
I already wrote down elfmanity.
I was the last humanity of this nation. I can't say that seriously.
Oh.
Now I'm just imagining just something on fire and someone screaming, "The elf man!"
You were the last bastion of hope that our kingdom had.
Yes, thank you.
Don't help him.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Without me, I don't think that the queen would have stayed as, I say this with a bit of sarcasm attached to it, as civilized as she has been.
Right. I've caught wind barely of plans that you are planning on taking land back from the human. I mean, that is all out war, essentially.
Yes.
And you are going to do that?
I was. Yes.
Why?
Aewyn, you haven't been around as long as I have. You haven't seen or tasted defeat as we have. It's a bitter taste. It leaves hatred and despise with it. I saw that human that was with you, and with every fiber of my being, I wanted to strike him down where he stood. But I've learned from that. I've grown since your aunt has become queen. That cruelty and violence isn't always the answer. And now I sit in the position to either help you or help the one that I brought to their own demise. So, Aewyn, my question to you is, can you do a better job? So Lorelai walks up to the group.
Oh, so we're cutting back to.
Yes, we're cutting back.
All right.
If any of the good fans know, you obviously knew that I said that Lorelai was here, so you know I was cutting back immediately when I said Lorelai.
Catan says to Boral and Leaf, I think that they're starting to warm up to me.
Yeah.
Lorelai looks at who?
That's all of you guys.
Wait. I mean,
You know.
What do you mean by you guys?
Ooh, nothing. Catan whistles. I can't whistle in real life. Somebody whistle for me.
what? You mean you humans? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I honestly can't whistle.
I can't. Of course I can fucking
I was
whistle,
gonna say,
dude.
I was like, you're a singer. You should be able to whistle at least.
Wait, what?
Singer, I feel like singers should be able to whistle. If they can't whistle, they're not supposed to be singers.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm not a good whistler.
That's a weak whistle.
See, and now try to sing.
Hey,
Christy.
I got no whistle, so you got bean beat.
Yeah,
Brian,
I
you
got
could be
a
a
weak
good singer.
whistle.
Good singer.
really, honey?
Singer.
I'm not a good whistler.
Yeah, that's
Brian,
why she sucks at
Hey,
singing.
give us your most powerful whistle.
Don't look at me.
I can't whistle.
That was your most powerful.
That's all.
We're
That's
done.
it.
We're
No,
done.
that's all.
We're done.
That's it. Cut.
So breathe.
Bad start out the gate.
I was doing good whistling the whole time. Everyone, listeners, you'll have heard this whole
Not if I
time
mute
on the
it.
whistles.
And you won't have to mute much other than her mic.
All
She
right,
can't
ready?
get any
Your
further
most
than that.
powerful whistle.
No, I'm so nervous.
Come on.
Well, everyone look away. Look away.
All right,
Look away.
look away.
Is it worse?
We're looking away.
You can't laugh.
We're not
We're not
laughing either.
laughing. No, I'm laughing.
Honey. I have been with you since 2007. I had no idea you couldn't whistle.
I can't
Oh.
whistle. This is a bad whistle moment. I swear.
Yeah.
I can whistle.
It's real dry outside.
It's dry. It's the summertime. Hold on. Let me get a little water.
Please literally wet
Wait.
your whistle.
Yeah, like literally.
I was looking for the joke. Thanks.
How did I not know this?
I can whistle.
See, we
Sure.
learn things about each other on this podcast, gang.
That's not whistling. That's just breathing.
Yeah, you're just going like this.
There's a whistle to it.
I love the fact that you're getting reamed for this when I
Yeah.
cannot whistle
Well,
at
you-
all.
well,
But you're saying you
Yeah,
can't.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
saying she could whistle. That's a little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh no! You're trying to get all fucking saucy with it.
Now we're trying to.
Okay, I tried
You
to
did a little wind up to it like you got
I
it.
tried to get cocky.
You did.
I can do a straight whistle. I can't do a song.
Do a straight whistle then.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, there you
Okay.
go.
That's better. It's not loud. It's everyone has to be silent.
You're fucking wind up when you go into it. Once you get it, you're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm in it now.
Fuck you guys. I can whistle. I can whistle the best of them.
yeah, sure.
The only whistle I can't do is a crazy like
No, I
loud
can't do
like.
that.
I can't do that either.
Which honestly is just a douchebag thing to
How
do.
strong was that whistle while they were
No,
talking,
that's
everyone?
actually pretty useful on a construction site, man.
Is it? I just caw.
Lots
at
of
people.
heavy machinery,
I
music
literally,
blaring.
No, you need something that cuts through it. Yeah.
I literally just caw.
Like,
at
hey,
people.
Jim,
Trust
don't
me.
fucking die.
Trust me. Cawing
Jim.
gets people's attention. Caw. Hey, Brian. Next time we're at a construction site, caw.
Yeah, that's good.
Everyone looks.
That's fair.
Because everyone's like, why the fuck is there a bird at the fucking construction
I do love the idea that everyone's just doing their job and all of a sudden in the background you just hear,
It's either that or just belt out a hooty hoo.
Literally, that's what
funny
I
too.
do. And everyone's like, what? I'm like, that's right, bitches.
yeah, what? And you're like, look out. A
Chrissy
live
is
wire.
still trying.
He's still
so
whistling over
hard.
here.
All right.
All right.
What
can
the
we move?
fuck were we doing?
We were going back to us,
I mean, we
and I
were-
was making a joke about the fact that your character, the honor guard, was like, I want to kill that human. And I was like, I think they're warming up to me.
Yeah.
Chrissy, just stop. Just give up while you're not
I think
ahead.
yeah, just end it.
You're just
Put yourself.
Well,
out your
actually,
own
if she was
misery.
ahead, the one thing she could do was whistle.
Just take it and take Nessie out back and put her
Okay,
down.
but you heard the strong one. I had a strong
yeah,
run.
but your
Yeah.
strong one was like everyone else's weak one.
Okay, but like when you're laughing, it's hard to
Oh.
whistle.
where
got
no
that
one's
problem.
laughing. It's just you. It's just so bad. It's just the worst whistle I've ever heard.
I can't do a song, but I can do a straight note. And I want everyone to be aware of
I
that.
don't think I've ever met somebody that hasn't been able to whistle.
Well, you met
Well,
Ben.
Ben can't either.
Ben can't.
For
Ben
some
was
reason, he gets a
sitting.
pass.
I've met 3 people that can't whistle.
Ben
can
gets
wait,
a pass
three?
to not
Who's
whistle.
the third?
I can whistle.
Yeah, who's the third? No one else is here.
Oh, okay. I thought you couldn't. Sorry.
No.
No, I can actually
Sorry.
Me
whistle.
and her, and she can actually do it. She just doesn't have any like volume.
She's just like a
I
weak,
straight up
weak whistle.
cannot.
I'm
hit that pitch.
whistling. I'm whistling so many times.
It's too.
Now, here's a
airy.
question.
I
Can
whistle
everyone
so
hear
much.
both
You know
their
what though?
R's?
You know what? I think it's because you got that deep mouth.
I'm sorry.
You said this.
Okay.
You said this. You said
Okay.
this. You talked about your teeth.
We talked about you not sharing this with the public. And I don't know why you're doing this now.
No, because back when we were talking about the teeth thing, about you guys brushing your teeth and y'all gag, and you're like,
Yeah.
we must have deep mouths.
That's the opposite, I feel like. Of
Yeah,
what
right.
What the fuck were we
You remember this? The whole teeth
Yes,
brushing
no,
thing.
I
we do. We
remember.
know. No, trust me. I know Matt very vividly remembers this.
I'm just going to keep whistling until
Just-
Ben stops
just-
talking about my deep mouth.
Hey, you're the one who brought it up.
I didn't.
No, you brought it up when you talked about your deep mouth in
I
regards to
didn't say
frickin'
anything
brushing
about
teeth.
deep mouth. I said anything. It would be a shallow mouth because
I would be
I
shallow.
have
on the
a more
podcast.
gag reflex.
You know what?
than-
At Christy with the
I
timestamp.
cast silence.
Thank you.
You know what? You get.
Next plot point is
I said silence.
So this is the next 40 minutes of the podcast.
Whistling.
I'm not there, so I can talk as much as I want.
Yeah, me and Matt can still talk.
whistling.
We could
is
have a whole another
hard,
conversation.
and anyone who can do it
Is a genius.
All right.
is an asshole.
Let's actually
Oh,
save this.
Roleplay. Lorelai is standing there waiting for any of you people to respond to what she said.
Hello, Lorelai. What did you say?
I said, what the fuck are we going to do next? What's the plan from here?
March on the city.
Is it though? Because like you said, bloodless coup and like
Well,
the
what-
marching on the city probably won't lead to
Well,
more.
okay, but I mean, honestly, I think we just need to hold up here for a minute while Aewyn does his thing because, like, we could try to move on the city, but I mean, we don't know how good Aewyn's doing because radio silence up to this point.
So what you're saying is there's no reason to cut back to this party.
Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite player, Matt. I missed you. I really did. I really missed you since the last episode. So I hope you're happy to hear from me too. All right. You know what else would make me happy is if you went on over to our podcast and you subscribe, rate, and review to wherever you get your podcast from, wherever you digest our podcast. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. If you're listening to our podcast on whatever you're listening to, well, then we're obviously on it. So go to that podcatcher. All right. Subscribe, rate, and review. It helps us boost our numbers. And it also just makes us real happy. All right. That's why I come on to these middle breaks singing my little sing songs. Because I'm just so happy knowing that you're all going to do that. Another thing that I just know you're all going to do is follow all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram at New Crits on the Block. You can find us on Facebook at New Crits on the Block. We are always posting content to those platforms. It's a real dig dang good time. All right. I mean, we post quotes from the episodes. We post audiograms from the episodes. We post fan art. We post art that Christy draws. It's just a really fun time. It's a really great way to not even digest this time, devour our content. All right. Also, you know what else would make me really sing-song and happy? Is if you tagged people that you don't know, that you know, or just in groups or resharing, reposting all of the content that we do, because that lets people outside of our little sphere, growing, but little sphere, know that we exist and how amazing we are. And all those little things that you guys do help us so much. I know it seems like a small thing, but that's the only way we're growing right now is by word of mouth. And if you could help us do that, again, we just super appreciate it. And one of the ways we'd like to show our appreciation is we have made a dedicated Discord for our fam base for New Crits on the Block. And it is a fantastic group, a community. I mean, it truly, truly is. We have some amazing people on there. Everyone who joins is just so nice, and it's a safe space for everybody. We have channels for Dungeons and Dragons. Obviously, we have channels for the podcast. We have channels for food. We have channels for pets. We have channels for plants. Oh, we got a lot. We have everything you could possibly want is in there. All right. We would love for you to join. You could talk to other fans. You could talk to cast members. It's really awesome. And now you might be thinking, well, Matt, you said all these amazing things, but I even mentioned how to get to them. How do I do that? Well, from our link tree, of course. linktr.ee/newcritsontheblock will get you to all those wonderful places that I just mentioned, plus some that I didn't even have time to. linktr.ee/newcritsontheblock is your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. there really was no reason to switch over to that group because I mean, this is Aewyn's show, baby. All right, and the sooner everybody learns that, the sooner we'll waste time. We'll stop wasting time switching over to other groups. But okay, I guess maybe we should see what they're up to. So let's get you back into the episode. Thank you again so much for listening this week. We appreciate you all so much. We come out with new episodes every single Monday, so of course we will see you next week. Until then, be safe, be happy, be merry. We love you. Bye bye.
No, there is. We have really good ideas. Okay, so he's going to convince the guard, and then hopefully the rest of the kingdom
Yes, then
to be on our side. What I think needs to happen is we have to defeat the queen somehow. But maybe we need her to not know that we're doing that.
Wait, the queen not know that you're defeating her, or not know that
Not
you're
know
taking
that
over?
we're against her.
Sorry,
we
I
need
should be
the-
talking in a character voice,
Yeah,
not my
we
man
need the-
voice.
We need the
Sorry.
queen to think that everything is going according to plan.
two things. First of all, your man voice is Lorelai.
No, it's not. This is Lorelai.
Very good.
Thank
and
you.
Second thing, Christy, Leaf, that was a great idea, right? That's what you were going to say?
Well, I was a little confused at the end there when you said she's not supposed to know of the plan. Doesn't she already know about the plan of us overthrowing her?
She
She's like,
doesn't know that we've infiltrated everybody and have turned the whole King's Guard against her and everything.
How
In
do-
like
how do
in
we-
like an hour, by the way. That was
How do-
not very hard.
She doesn't know
2
that.
hours.
She doesn't know that everything has been twisted. All she knows is that we're trying to
Belief-
get Aewyn back to the throne. That's
How
all
do
she
you know
knows.
she doesn't know that?
I don't know that. I'm just saying.
It doesn't really matter if she knows that. All that matters is that we managed to get Aewyn, we get the people and the nobles on Aewyn's side, and then we overthrow her. And we do it with as little bloodshed as possible.
Okay,
but it
but
is
then what
unrealistic
next?
that we're not going to take. Then you guys have control of your kingdom again, and you systematically make changes within it so that you don't like try to cure people with
No,
sexual differences or murder your family or send off your colleagues to slavery.
we need to find out what she's doing with Kerrigan.
Exactly. So do we do that now?
So if she thinks that everything's going according to plan, perhaps some honor guard could find out what that plan is.
Are we saying to have Boral do it again?
No, Boral's really bad at being
No, look,
honor guard.
I will readily admit,
I don't think that's the plan.
Made a pig's ear to that whole situation. So,
So who
I thought you
gonna
did great.
Do it
I
then?
don't know. I'm
Deception
just
check.
saying.
I mean, honestly, it worked. So, you know,
It did
we
work.
want to
in
make
the
an
end.
omelet.
You gotta crack a few eggs.
You got to practice making omelets. So let's do it again. Yeah, fuck it. I'm ready. Let's do it.
I mean,
let's fucking do
ideally,
it.
we capture her without having to kill her because, truth be told, I mean, I'm never going to trust her and I don't want to allow her any freedom to continue to interfere with our plans. But I feel bad for her. She wouldn't have done any of this had people just.
Well, you already
accepted
said
her.
she was a lost cause. I tried to say we could maybe convince her to be good, and you said no. She
Oh.
can't be fixed. She's bad.
No,
She's a
it's not
bad
that I
egg.
don't believe that I can forgive her. I just can't allow her the freedom to interact.
Okay, well then maybe we don't worry about her. Maybe we
Like
just
I'm thinking like real cushy prison.
we get the kingdom back in Aewyn's power. We have all of the wood elves on our side, and then we go to the next place we're supposed to go, like Lee said.
But doesn't she have like mind control powers? Isn't that kind of like
Well, she's not here to control anyone's mind. What are we
for
going to do?
now?
No, I get what Lorelai's saying. If we lock her up,
We don't lock her up. We're
Look,
not going to catch her.
look.
She's gone. She's with
This-
Kerrigan.
This is going to be tough, but there is such a thing as somebody irredeemably corrupt.
Well, that
Regardless of how they were corrupted, she needs to go.
Do
I
you
mean,
wanna-
mind control is practically worse than slavery.
I mean, we could, hole her away, man in the iron mask style. But
Okay, but
that's
here's
not
the
gonna-
thing. We don't know where she is. So we have two choices. We can go hunt her down, or we can continue trying to save the world. What are we going to do?
Well, first, I mean, I think I have a feeling that she's not just going to give up Evelios.
I agree with Catan. I don't think she's just gonna sit down and hand it over like it's.
Well, what good is Avelios if the world is destroyed?
But I think we need to start with Avelios.
Well, she needs.
Exactly.
She
She
wants
is
the
helping
weapons.
Kerrigan.
Okay, well, what's
So
the plan then?
We take back Avelios.
Mm-hmm.
In the process of doing so, if she flees, then we deal with her when we encounter her later.
Mm-hmm.
And if she doesn't flee, which I feel like she won't, then we deal with her now.
So we
And I
wait for
want to
her.
give her the opportunity to come peacefully. I won't lie. I'm hoping she doesn't. I don't know what to do with her if she actually surrenders because I don't trust to have her around.
She's not going to surrender. We're just going to wait for her to attack us. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know what's going to happen until it happens, but I have a feeling that if I walk up to her and I say, "We have numbers on our side, you can't possibly win, come with us peacefully," she'll probably not, and we'll probably be forced to kill her. And I'm hoping that's what it comes to, because if she does surrender, then what? All she has to do is whisper a few words in someone's ears, and
Do you guys always end all your escapades with just murdering the person that's...
That's what I'm trying to say.
What is,
I don't
what's
think-
your bright idea of how to deal with her?
Well, I mean, there is such a thing as forgiveness and moving on.
but
Do
would
you-
you
but that would-
trust someone with that
That would
power?
require
Catan,
her
I don't...
to forgive
I don't...
not just us, but the world.
If you want to talk about trust, you want to be honest right now? I don't trust a single one of you with your power.
Not even
That sounds
me?
like a personal
Not
problem.
even... But that's the thing. You shouldn't just blindly trust somebody. Trust is to be earned. If she earns her trust, then so be it. But to ask...
She literally took us prisoner. What?
She didn't
What do
take
you-
you prisoner. She took Aewyn, which I agree isn't good.
Uh,
I'm not saying that she's a good person, but are we good people? We've...
did you hear what she said? She
I-
wants to burn the world to the ground.
I agree.
How is that redeemable?
I'm not... People that are backed into a corner, the same as animals, only feel like the only way out is to fight.
She's no longer backed into a corner.
She feels like she is, though.
No, she's backing everyone else into a corner
And I'm-
because she was backed into a corner.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, Boral. I'm saying that your solution might not be the only one available. What? Here's the thing. She is powerful. Yes? We can all agree on this?
Yes.
Absolutely.
If she were to change sides, and I'm not saying we trust her. I hardly trust any of you. But we work with her. This is all hypothetical. If we can, wouldn't that not be better on our side? Think of it. Someone that can help
Okay.
us change the
Okay.
minds of others.
Okay.
But what
Mm,
angle
fine.
do we
Wait,
have
no.
to convince her?
I-
She is so
I'm not-
fully...
I'm not
We're all talking hypotheticals
We are,
and
we
the
are.
5 different versions of how this could play out. What we are talking about is what happens if she doesn't surrender.
I agree. I think we have to stop her
Okay.
by any means. But
Right.
We-
Fair enough. No, I'm not going in guns
Okay.
blazing.
okay.
I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry, what?
What's a gun?
Yeah, what's a gun?
Fireballs blazing.
That works.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fix.
Level 3 spell slots blazing. I
just
agree,
want-
but we cannot. She is capable of taking away a person's free will.
Is it Boral?
Not like that. Boral, what have you done to somebody? You've made them, say hello, give you a hug?
Isn't charm person literally taking away someone's free will?
I've done
What,
that.
to attack me? Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
but-
right.
But I'm just saying, if we're going to get down to the nitty gritty,
I haven't made anybody kill somebody.
Because
no, and I'm not saying
you
she's
can't,
better.
can you?
All I did was prevent them from attacking somebody.
No,
So in that way, sure. I mean, if you want to make a moral equivalence argument, okay, you're wrong. But all we would be doing, she makes people kill other people. I make
Yes.
people not kill people. Are you saying that is the same on a moral equivalence argument?
for free will, yes.
I
think that-
motherfucker.
I think the
I
day-
gotta walk. I'm walking away for a second.
I think the danger is that she can force another to take an action that they under no circumstance would ever take. Okay, I can look you in the eyes and I can tell you that the only way to solve a problem is to slaughter a small child. And you would never, million years would never do that. But if she was doing it, you would do it in a heartbeat. And that is not something that can exist. And I don't know what to do about that because I don't want to hurt her. It's not her fault that this happened. But where do we go from here?
We try. We try our best. If we just kill everything that we don't know how to handle, at a certain point, we are going to end up being what we're fighting against. If we slaughter everything in our path that says otherwise or disagrees with us, at a certain point, we are going to be the enemy that we are facing. That is what I'm saying. If we cannot have the forgiveness in our heart, look, I want to kill her just as much as anybody else. She killed my father. The only person that I care about in this fucking world, she mentally mind-fucked for years. Okay? I understand.
Only person?
Now is not the time.
Shut up. I love you, but shut the fuck up, please.
She gets yelled at a lot.
She does. She has the margarita power in her.
The power of Mog.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yes, it's Aewyn, okay? I care about Aewyn. Are you all happy?
Yeah, we
Did you
know.
not know
it's
that?
Fine. We just for razzing you.
I mean,
This is not.
I knew that.
This is not time for razzing. We know. We get it. Whatever.
Look, I just don't want us to finish this and realize that we are the enemies that we went to go stop. I've already felt like I'm there, okay? I had to shoot an innocent person when I was doing our missions, just so that I wouldn't be found out. I don't know if you guys had to do the same kind of things, but I don't want to continue this if I have to regret every decision I make. So all I'm asking is that we go into this situation with an open mind and not just weapons. That is it. Can we all at least agree on that?
I didn't disagree.
Okay. Catan?
I am trusting you as a citizen of this nation and as the whatever you two are of Aewyn to decide what is best for your people and subsequently for all people. Good luck.
And she puts a hand on your shoulder.
I still put a ring on.
An idiot. I hate you so much.
Well, we're married now.
No, we're married.
Catan cast. I have a spell where I can marry people.
I know. She puts a hand on your shoulder and looks you dead in the eye and says, "Thank you." And then we cut back over to Aewyn. You're sitting in front of Valere, drinking some brandy, as he has been, you've noticed, been almost taking shots at this point. Just more of pounding down his alcohol.
Hey, bud. Maybe you should slow down a bit there, huh?
Yeah. No, you're right. I should.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna.
Why not?
Aewyn, at this point, I don't think I can see the bottom of my glass anymore without hating what's on the other side. So, cheers.
Okay, all right. I'm going to stand up and walk over and just take the glass and slide it over to my side of the table. Why don't you just take it easy there? All right.
So,
And
Aewyn,
yes.
what is it you need from me? You've yet to tell me this.
I need your power. I need your political and military power to help sway the people to side with me once I overtake someone who, I don't even have to explain that to you anymore, which is nice. Is not a good person.
When you say that, he leans back in his chair You know why she is the way she is, right?
Yes, she told me.
So, here's the thing, Aewyn. I'll help you,
All right. That was easier than I thought.
but there's a circumstance to
Of
this.
course there is. Yes, and what are your terms?
If you kill the queen, I will put everything I have into ending your life.
Okay. Why?
Because I know that she will never have the same feelings I have towards her, but I love her. Yeah.
So
I know.
okay, but that has to cloud your judgment then, right?
No,
Like,
totally.
I've got this hanger on, right? Man, she's cramping my style. And I've got to put my foot down sometimes and be like, yo, girl, your boy's busy with some bigger aspirations, you know? All right? I get it. I understand that. All right?
Aewyn, look, I know you have some abandonment issues.
Me? No, I don't, Daddy. Oh, I mean,
But I've come to terms with this since I was quite younger. When me and your aunt were your age. I knew she didn't care for me the same way.
Have you ever told her?
No, because there's no reason to. I know who she is, and I accept her for that. Honestly, I think I might have been the only person that has, which is why she confided to me in so much.
Okay, well then I think it would make you feel better that we are trying to do this politically and not militaristically. If
I
you
know.
catch my drift.
I mean, you being here is enough proof of that.
Right.
So, as I said, those are my terms. If I hear of the Queen's death, I will do everything in my power to end yours.
Okay, what if we didn't do it though, right?
Who else would have?
I don't know. What if something does? What if she trips and falls off a cliff?
Through a window. Through a stained glass window.
Not my I'm just saying, not my fault.
Aewyn, you know what I mean.
I do. Of course I do. Yes.
You don't need to circle around this as
Yes,
if we were
I
children.
know, I know, I understand. I get it.
Look, I want this all to end as much as you do.
You really do seem exhausted.
I am. I've done some very horrible things in these last few years, Aewyn, that I don't think I could ever recover from. And to be honest, once this is all said and done, whichever way it goes, I'll probably be retiring from my post. But until then, I'm still the captain of the honor guard. And I will uphold my oaths to the throne. And we both know that right now, you do not hold the throne.
Okay, but I do though.
Aewyn,
I do.
Aewyn, look at me. You don't. You have claims to it, yes. Rightful claims, yes, you do.
Right.
And I 100% agree with you.
Okay.
But that's not my job. I'm not a politician. I don't play these games. My game is to protect the person that sits on the throne.
So then how are you going to help me?
I'll help you. The only way I know how is by giving you the min, my min. I will not move from this spot. Well, relatively speaking.
I guess I know what you mean.
How much liquor
You
is going to
will-
have to take a leak occasionally?
You will not intervene.
I won't.
I understand, yes.
Because emotionally, I want to stop you. Logically, I want to help you.
I understand, Volra. You are and always have been an honorable man. I've always respected you for that. I will do my best to try to not have this end in bloodshed. But if my aunt gives us no other choice than that, I guess you're going to have to do whatever you feel is right. And I will respect you for that as well. But just know that if it does come to that, I too will use every ounce of strength in my body to stop you.
At that, he raises his glass, says, Aewyn, even though you were always a shithead, I respect you too.
And here we are in the castle, in the room with the honor guard captain and Aewyn, having a little talk. Christy is filming me. Now I am nervous.
I forgot all the words
Forgot all the words that
I was
we had to
making
write
up on the
out.
spot.
because
Like
there
you
are
had-
no words.
Like you had them memorized
Yeah.
to start?
Yeah,
Oh, I did. They're right here.
absolutely.
I mean, that would be me. I would actually.
You would.
Yeah,
You would.
I'm done singing. You can keep.
Oh, good timing.
Okay.
Are we going to record now? Or am I just going to keep doing
I
this?
am recording.
No, we are
This whole time
recording.
I've been recording.
Oh, okay. So, Matt, you are in the room with the captain of
Okay,
the honor
drink
guard.
more often.
Stop filming. Turn that. We're not
What if I
filming.
drink like this?
Yeah.
What if I drink like this?
Oh, I think you're going to do a little lap.
I was
I
like,
got a little in my throat.
I can do a little lap.
Do a little lap.
My tongue's long enough.
I'm sorry
we're not
for- I'm
kissing
sorry
here,
for your
okay?
wife.
We're not Gene
Let me see yours.
Said his tongue's not long enough.
Simpson?
Yeah, I said I'm sorry for your wife.
Simmons.
Yeah, and I made a.
Simmons. Yeah, we're not Gene Simmons.
Gene
Yeah.
Simpson.
Yeah, I definitely said that. Shut up. Okay.
Gene Hackman
Fuck off.
Simmons.
Gene Saxmans.
This is the episode where we save the day. Sure it is.
Oh, the long one, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a video for each session.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, we're still rolling. All this is going to be cut out anyway.
5 minutes in.
No, my song needs to stay in the beginning.